Everybody has written us off because they've looked and thought, well, they can't make the playoffs. We believe that we can. I've seen enough on the training ground, I've seen enough in the game at Jamshedpur to know that we can be there. And when you win games, as this club have shown many, many times, magical things can happen. Whatever happened before, we couldn't affect that. What we can affect is what's to come. And people say, well, how can that be? You come from a different country. But I've always prided myself in all the clubs I've both played and coached and managed that when you come to that club, you're invested in that club. That is now your club. My team now is Chennai NFC, and I will do everything to help the players, to grow the brand, for the club to win. There is very fine margins between a lot of the teams. So we have to make sure that we come out on the right side of those margins. I'm looking forward to the first home game. We have a fantastic fan base. They're proud of the team, we know that, but they want to be proud of what the team do in the field. Come along, as you always do, get behind your team, give them that support, be noisy, be colourful. We have to make sure that our home is a fortress, and we want to make sure that whoever comes to visit us, we have to make sure they leave with nothing. Football is the same game, there is just different levels to it, but it's still in essence the same match. What we have to do is make sure what we have at our club, we make the very best of that we maximise that for everything we can, because the game lasts for now 94, 95, 96 minutes, and this league has shown that a lot of late drama, so we have to make sure from the first minute to the last we're together, we're focused, and we have fantastic fans to come and help us on that journey, and hopefully, as we all want to do, to win. My teams have always played at a very high intensity, but to do that you need to be very, very fit. So that requires obviously working hard in the training field, having the discipline, so that we can achieve that high intensity for the duration of a match, not just for spells in a game. I mean, I think we showed some lovely football at Jamshedpur, and I'm sure there's plenty more of that to come. The staff at the club have been remarkable, just a great set of people, very welcoming, made it very easy. But to get back here to the city, that's been brilliant. Been to the training ground, we have a lovely training field, the players have been very receptive to what we're trying to do. Andy and I, we go way back obviously, so there's a fantastic level of trust and honesty, and we were players together, we were coaches together, and we've worked at many clubs together. He's enthusiastic, he had a fantastic playing career, he loves helping players to develop, he has a terrific understanding of the game, both obviously tactically, technically, he understands all those aspects, and he's a great acquisition to the football club. As talented as our individual players are, which they are, the most important thing is that we are together. Everybody has to be together. The football club should really be an extension of family. Regardless of what our role is, whether it's a fan, whether it's the owner, we all feel connected, we all feel part of this wonderful club, and that's the bit. And when you do that, football is it's a special game. I tell them every session they should train as if it's their last, because you never know in football how things can change.